I just ended my final MyRISE stream. Very funnily, I think, and very abruptly, though. Um, just looking here. I haven't actually deleted my save. I thought it would be a funny way to end this series, though, because it was so bad that I had to delete my save. No, well, I was a bit of an exaggeration, I'd say. Um, it was bad. It was very bad, but in the few minutes that I've had to look back on it, it's not that bad. The lowest point was assaulting Shawn Michaels and Sammy, and yeah, that was just really bad. Having like I've said before, like stream 3, I think it was, about the piss baby character and how the opposing force wasn't good either. I didn't want to root for my guy, but I didn't want to root for WWE because WWE's awful, and they were awful in the game, the officially licensed WWE game. But it's it's like I don't want to root for anyone. The only person that I rooted for was Chosen, honestly, and Cody Rhodes. And Tavish was terrible. Like, I know I pretended that I loved him. He was a copy-paste from Regal, and he was just shit and couldn't pronounce words right. But, I mean, yeah. I'd like to talk about the ending, though. And that's why I started the stream again. I wanted to say, it's dumb that they set it up and have it. And I get why they do. I get that it's like a funny kind of break. Makes you, it makes you worry that you're going to lose the title you've just won. But I feel like it would be better if we just don't have it. Like, don't set it up, and just, But they could have just had it go longer, because it is kind of short in retrospect. Looking back on it, it wasn't that long. I only did 5 streams on it. So it really wasn't that long. I want to say more. Can't think of anything to say. It's just, we didn't even get the Universal title. We never went on to SmackDown. We went on to SmackDown to recruit people, but we never even won a championship there or won the tag championships. There was definitely ways that you could have dragged it out more and like not had it be awful. You could have won the tag championships. And there are obviously ways that I would have done it. I would have had you come in with Chosen and win the tag belts, but it's fine how they did it. It's just they could have done more. They could have had the Money in the Bank not be a fake out, and they could have had you win the championships, especially since the Hurt Business, got involved, and then they didn't do anything. And then they had Gabe set up. He fucking attacks Randy. Nothing at all. Because the game just ends there. And I get they want to end on a high note, but a high note would have been taking the Universal title. Because the Universal title, I mean, it's not more prestigious than the WWE, but it's a nice little touch you can have. US, SmackDown, Tag Champs, there are fucking 4 belts on the main roster, at least. Never even went to NXT. We won 1 NXT belt, and it was the fucking UK Championship. I'm not that livid about it. I just swear a lot. I promise. I'm not that upset. I just like saying fuck a lot. So if I ever got the opportunity to monetize my stuff, I'd be immediately demonetized. But yeah, I just think you could have done a lot more with Sammy. You could have done a lot more with Gabe, and you could have stretched it out way further. And you could have had a post-game. You could have had a post-game where you go to SmackDown. You could have had quest post-game, like where you follow quests, not a linear quest line, but like quests in 2K22. If it was just like 2K22 as well, that would have been way better, because you could form your own character. He wouldn't be a piss baby, and it wouldn't be that linear. Obviously, some people like the linear stuff, but I obviously prefer the non-linear stuff, where you can choose your own belts and choose your own tag team guys. And you could in this. That was really cool. You got to choose who to team up with. But after that, it's just, oh, there's Roman and Cody. Yeah, I remember when I got them. And they didn't even show up that much. Or Chosen. Chosen showed up once. That's why I kind of wanted him as a manager, but I thought there was going to be more, so... Yeah, just a lot of things you could have improved on, made stretched out, post-game, anything. They could do DLC, but that'd be fucking dumb. They've already got all their DLC pulled in. It's like booked in. It's all the character shit. But yeah. Oh, I think that's my cat throwing up. If you hear that. Oh yeah, nice, wonderful. I don't know why my cat just threw up in my room. But yeah, maybe next year's. I don't know, it's a bit early to talk about next year's, but there's going to be a next year's, so this game doesn't do bad. It's good. That's good. Universe. Showcase, brilliant. I love the showcase, especially how it's done. Playing, it's just normal, MyGM, not the biggest fan. It's great, though. Anyone who likes it, feel free to like it. They could definitely improve on that. My faction, not my cup of tea. Fun games, though. It's just the online suite. Ah, okay. The online's great though. The community creations, the creations in general are fucking awesome. The amount of detail you can get into is amazing. But I mean, that's every WWE game, so it's not really that special. But just options here. Yeah. Hopefully next year, because next year, why you get the game? It's not because of Universe or MyGM, because they're in this game. Or you get them for the showcase and the MyRISE, and if the MyRISE isn't good, then hopefully the showcase isn't good, and if the showcase isn't good, hopefully the MyRISE is good. But if they're both bad, then it's kind of bad, That's what the 2K20 was, why it was so bad, along with all of the visual glitches and just looking bad. It had a terrible career mode, and it had, it just wasn't that good of a showcase. No disrespect to anyone involved with it. Like, I fucking love Becky Lynch and Bailey and Sasha, but Charlotte's awful. So, yeah, well, I just hope next year they improve on the MyRISE, because 2K22 was great, but it could have been better. This was definitely a severe downgrade, like way further. Just give us, just give us an option to go linear or to choose our own, like 2K16 type stuff. You could have a WWE 2K set out plan for you, or you could go for a choose your own, and I think that would be great. Like in this one, they have obviously they have the lock, which I've played through. But they also have, the Legacy as well, which I will play, I think. I think that's maybe at some point. I'm not sure I'll do it right after. But I think that's going to be really interesting. I really like the Legacy. But I don't know why they have to have two different career modes for men and women. I mean, from what the achievements I've seen, I think the Legacy looks way better. But, yeah. By how it looks like fucking 2K23's career mode will be a continuation of the lock. And if the Legacy looks like it ends off weird, then it might be also a continuation of that. But I hope they add a third one where it's a new guy, or a fourth one as well where you can choose your own. There's just a lot of things about the career mode specifically that I wish they had done differently. Everything else in the game is fine. And the Universe mode is great. The Universe mode is a better fucking career mode than this, because you can choose where to go to. If they upgrade, rankings in the Universe mode, so you have to be, third in the rankings to go after the title, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That could be an actual career mode. You could actually play it like that. And also the added benefit of the other kind of universe, where you can run your own show, That's awesome. There's just so many things, you know? There's just so many things. And I've said that so many times, but it's true. And I hope they improve, or I hope they just do better. So, actually, this time, I'll say goodbye, and I'll be seeing you. Probably Saturday or Friday. Friday Rumble, Saturday probably Spider-Man. We haven't done Spider-Man in a while. I'd like to finish it, probably in one stream. So yeah, I'll see you